We would. Yes, it's all hot. Yeah, we'll have some, I guess, chicken parm.
Sur nos directives de sécurité. Dans l'éventualité d'une évacuation, la face de bord participateur se processus.
Is it zoned right back? Is it zoned right back?
Well, yeah. What is first hand?
So do I have first time passengers? Oh la la, I love it! So exciting! So first passenger.
That's right on the ocean. That's you know, when you hear the early settlers going in.
Oh, nice. You're Google, big time Google? Yes. And you are as well?
Yeah.
Wow. We did. Oh,
We got the note open when St. John's Airport.
yes. I don't take pictures that do, right? Yes, yes. It's a drive ride. Oh, yes, I've got grandkids. Medical pictures of grandkids.
That's for 65 years.
Can I get you anything else? I'll grab some more water for you.
Private shower.
No calories, but light. That will activate the lunch. Steak. It's okay, Ken. I'm gonna eat this thing. It might pour down. It looks like rain.
understandable. We can we can keep speaking French if you want to practice. That's immersion for you.
Yeah.
Always in the first night.
Their bias is sort of send her to a wound specialist.
Well. Opened yourself up to another job.
Hearing the radio, the crew members from both the Yahoo! 1 and 2 engines.
Would have fans with tuna.
G59. 3. N43. 43. B13. B12.
Oh, I've got to be doing these too.
And if I get 34 people, then I'm like, two them off overboard. Yeah. Then I go, okay, so who's got their
services
here?
Yeah.
If he would have said something, but number two was.
All right, welcome to Winnipeg.